Hello everyone, Ollie here from 𝕼𝕧𝕚𝕚, and back again with another weekly episode of Peacemaker Season 2, the review series, I guess you could say. Episode 5, titled Back to the Future, I think it was, which is obviously a play on thing for Back to the Future, classic film from the mid-80s. Now, before I do get into my before thoughts on episode 5, because I haven't watched it yet, I need to let you guys know this might be the last week that I'm going to be able to do these reviews weekly, day one, when I watch these episodes, because as I'm recording this, next week, because today's Friday and hopefully it should be out on the same day, today, next week, on Monday onwards, I'm going back to university, because I'm doing a film course, on my second year, so I need to let you guys know it's likely that I'm not going to be able to do weekly reviews now on this. However, I'm going to try my damnest on the Saturday to do these reviews, but fingers crossed. So just thought I'd let you guys know in advance. So now, before thoughts on episode 5. Now, obviously the ending of the 4th episode, if I can remember correctly, there's a lot been going on for this week, so I've not had Peacemaker on my mind. So I think the ending of episode 4, 𝕊𝕖𝕧𝕚𝕚, I think it was called, I think it was when, well, at the very end, it was where what are they called again, the fucking team? No, I don't know what they're called. Rick Flag Jr., you know, Rick Flag Sr.'s team, with John Economos, those guys, that team are obviously ganging up again, once again, to Chris's house and trying to capture him, of course. The second attempt. So, yeah, will they succeed? I won't know until I watch it. So, I don't really have much else before thoughts. I just obviously hope it's good, like with the other episodes. Yeah, so I can't believe we're on episode 5 already. Like, we've got, is it 8 episodes? I think it's 8 episodes. Like, the first season. I keep saying series. Whenever I say first season, or second season, or season, I sometimes say series by accident, so my apologies. But, like the first season, it's 8 episodes, so we only have 3 left, including this one. 5, 6, 7, 8. So no, 4, sorry. So 3 episodes after this one, but 4 including this. So, yeah, we're kind of halfway there already, pretty much. Kind of. No, 4 was halfway there, but fuck it, let's just say that. Anyway. Again, I hope it's good. I mean, I would be shocked to say if I don't like this episode. I mean, I don't know what could make me not like it, because tonally, every single episode have been really on point. So, every single one of them has made me laugh, and make me really enjoy it. So yeah, I'm going to go watch episode 5, Back to the Future. I don't know how long it is, doesn't really matter, but it's probably like half an hour till 45 minutes, I don't know, we'll see. But either way, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Righty-roo, episode 5, Back to the Future. And another great episode. It just seems to be getting better and better and better per episode, or as each episode goes on, should I say? So, in my opinion, anyway, I don't know what the general consensus is of each episode, but I'm enjoying it. That's for sure. Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to talk spoilers. No point in going to spoiler-free stuff because it's very hard to. All I'll say, great episode. Yeah. Spoilers. So, God, there's a lot to talk about. God damn, this is cram-packed full of stuff. So, we open up. I'm not going to break down the whole episode because I'll be here all day. So we open up with this episode with 3 years earlier, in the OG dimension. That's what I'm going to call it now. The dimension we know. It's Rick Flag Jr.'s funeral, and we're with Amelia Harcourt and Rick Flag Sr., because she's sitting down, kind of thinking about him, Rick Flag Jr., and obviously Rick Flag Sr. He comes and sits down behind her, and basically kind of reminisces Rick Jr. And, you know, conversations about their stuff, and obviously they kind of get along well, and them well as in obviously Amelia and Rick Flag Sr. And Amelia, before the intro pops up, she says, I'm going to make Peacemaker pay for what he did. And Rick Flag Sr., of course, says, thanks, kid. And that's kind of like a mic drop when the intro starts, because, you know, the whole, it's like, you know, does our Amelia really still like Chris? Is there a little bit of light in him, a little light in her, to, you know, see that? But obviously we see that at some point in this episode. But intro begins, ends, and shit. Basically, like I said at the end of episode 4, Argus, that's the name, are ganging up on Peacemaker at this park, and they capture him. And Amelia knocks him unconscious, and he wakes up in this interrogation room, where Rick Flag Sr. beats the hell out of him and almost bloody kills him. Very brutal scene. I didn't think he was going to kill him, but he nearly did. He almost choked him to death until, I keep forgetting her name, but the Argus lady who is revealed to be a cyborg, or the cyborg. I don't know if it's a cyborg, the cyborg, I don't know. I think it's just a cyborg. They described her very similarly what Ray Fisher's cyborg was. The fact that I think part of her was missing and they were kind of rebuilding her. Argus was rebuilding her. So that was a nice surprise to see that she's actually a cyborg and not human, fully human. So yeah, that was something else. And then her, I keep forgetting her name, I'll put her name on here, but her and Rick Flag Sr. kind of get a bit of a connection happening, a bit of a spark. And we see a moment with them two. They don't kiss or anything, you know, that kind of stuff, but they start chatting in a kind of flirtatious way, I think. And I'm guessing the ball's going to start rolling, and we're probably going to see them a little bit more together in episodes 6, 7, and 8, but we'll see. God, what else is there that I can talk about? Well, Michael Rooker's character, who played obviously the guy who's obviously trying to hunt down Eagly, the bird killer, bird hunter, eagle hunter, should I say in particular. But we think he kills Eagly to begin with, and I was like, what? No! And it isn't. And apparently a gang of other eagles, birds, come in and basically chew him to death, basically. Reminds me of Stranger Things Season 2 with Bob's death. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. Which is a very sad scene in that show. But it's not really sad in this, because, you know, even though Michael Rooker was kind of funny in the episodes that he was in, but he's a bad guy, essentially. He's trying to kill Eagly, and no one wants to kill Eagly. No one wants Eagly killed, including me. So I'm glad they didn't actually kill him. He's all good. But yeah, God, what else? I like that John Economos is more prevalent in this season than the first season, and even the Suicide Squad film. But yeah, I'm liking John. Obviously, like I said in the previous episodes, I've obviously met Steve Agee, who plays John Economos, and he's a cool guy. I only spoke to him briefly, but it was cool getting to meet him, and the fact that he's now got more of a prevalent role in the season, and not just being there as a funny character. He's intentionally there. He's there for a real reason, but he helps John. He's the one that basically helps John from being killed by Rick Flack Sr. in that interrogation room. So John's a hero in that sense. What else is there? I could talk about the ending. John, not John. Have I been saying John? I meant Chris. I keep saying John, as in John Cena. Christopher Smith, Peacemaker. He obviously ends up going to the new dimension for good, because he's had enough of the OG dimension because of the shit that's happening. Obviously he doesn't want to leave his friends, Adrian. I keep forgetting Danielle Brooks' character's name. I keep forgetting her name, but her, Adrian, obviously him and Amelia are, not on good terms. And John Economos. So that's it, right? So that's it. That's all of them. The gang, the core four, or five. Is it 4 or 5? I think it's 4. Oh, whatever. Either way. But yeah, he leaves a note for them, and he goes off, and he's now with his dad and his brother in the other dimension, which is going to be interesting how they're going to play out in the next 3 episodes. And how it actually ends, the finale. Well, I wonder what the finale is really going to be. So, yeah. So, yeah. Don't really know much else to say. How long am I recording? 9 minutes. I just liked it. I really like this episode. Is it my favourite? one of my favourites, I would say, for sure. I don't know. I'll need to revisit these episodes when I, buy the Blu-ray, because I'm going to buy the Blu-ray for the second season when it comes out, because I do have the first season on Blu-ray. I might have already showed it in one of the earlier episode reviews, but anyway, thumbs up for me. Actually, 2 thumbs up for me. I would give this episode a 9 out of 10. Give it a 9 out of 10. Which is very good, of course. Oh yeah, also Rusty told me that he had already watched this episode, and this is obviously before I watched it, because I had a lot going on today, so until earlier I've only just been able to catch up with this, but it's the first time he's actually been able to watch one of these episodes before me, so congrats, Rusty. I don't fucking know. But yeah, he because we obviously speak on, we message each other, and he said that I don't know, obviously, if you've watched episode 5 yet. He presumed I did, because obviously I've been trying to watch every single episode the moment they come out, but today was different, so I wasn't able to. But he messaged me and said, I presume you've watched episode 5, so we started talking about it. And then when he did start talking about it, I was like, nope, because we send each other voice messages. And I was like, nope, not listening to it any longer. I'm going to let him know that I haven't seen it yet. And he was like, oh shit, okay, I won't say any more. Don't listen to the messages. And I didn't, thank God, because there was a lot of great stuff in this episode. Nice surprises, some shock. So, yeah, just thought shout out to Rusty. Who does watch these reviews, because he's very interested to see what I think of them. How I'm thinking of this season so far. So, yeah. I don't have much else to say, to be honest. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review of episode 5 of season 2 of Peacemaker. And yeah, like I said earlier, probably not going to be able to review episode 6, 7 and 8, record it and upload it on the same day, on the Friday, for the next 3 Fridays. It might have to be the weekend, fingers crossed. I can't guarantee it, but we'll see. But yeah, the next video will probably be the next episode for Peacemaker, episode 6. I don't know, probably that, but who knows. So yeah, whatever the case it will be, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.